So you're sitting there talking with somebody, and they have all these questions about what's the company name, what are the products, what do you do, what is this, and you feel obligated to sit there and talk to them about it, to tell them all about it, to give them every single detail. Has that ever happened to you? I'm going to tell you why you shouldn't tell them too much. Let's talk about that. Hey guys, Donnie Dellinger here with National Wealth Center Team Legacy. Today I'm going to talk about why you shouldn't spill the beans on your first encounter when somebody's asking you questions about, and they could be genuine questions about what the company name, what is it you do, what is this, and you really want to be as vague as possible because you want to get a lead, right? You want to capture their information so you can contact them down the road, whether that be their phone number, their email. So, and one of the best ways I like to market with is I use a lead capture page. So my lead capture page has a presentation of my whole opportunity on it. It covers everything from the company to the products to the comp plan, everything they want to know. My job is to get people in front of that. So usually when when I'm meeting somebody or talking to somebody for the first time, I want to put them in front of that first. Okay? And they could sit there and talk to me and ask me questions. I just don't want to tell them. Has that ever happened to you? I mean, I've definitely spent a lot of time, hours on the phone with, one person, telling them everything because I'm so excited. And I figure, well, if they know everything, they're going to be excited too. Well, what happens, it could be an information overload. For somebody brand new that you just met, you're talking to them on the phone or whatever, you're going to tell them all this great information, and it's an information overload. And all the times that I've done that, and I spent hours on the phone with people in the beginning, it never turned into a sale. Either because they get all the information they want, and they're going to hop on the internet and do their own research, right? And when they do that, they could very easily find out that, hey, they like the company. Well, they're going to start looking at who the top sellers are. They're going to look at who they want to join with. So that falls into the whole sponsor shopping. Sponsor shopping is the bad word. So that can very well happen if you spill the beans with somebody and tell them everything about your company, because they could find out, hey, I like this. Let me see who I want to join with. Whereas if you keep it more vague, get them to your capture page, get them to opt in to give you their information, and in turn you're going to show them what it's all about. One, they're going to be on your autoresponder email list, so you'll be able to they'll get your emails. You'll be able to send them out broadcast. And then two, if you're capturing their phone number, you can call them, or if you have your phone number available in your emails, they can get a hold of you if they have any more additional questions. But at that point, they are now a lead. They're a hot lead because they opted into your capture page. So after that point is when you can start working on them. But in the beginning, people might want to really, ask you all the questions under the sun to find out what it is you do. So a tip that I use, and I got it from GoPro, Eric Worre's book, act like you're busy. It works, guys. A lot of people respect somebody that respects their own time. Especially it looks like you're making it big, even if this is your first day on the job. If you look like and act like you're busy, they're going to respect that. Okay, so you want to start. This is what you want to do when you first get on the phone with them. Tell them that you have a prior engagement. So you need to say it up front. You don't want to get into the conversation, start talking to them, and as soon as he asks a question, oh, look at the time. I got to go. I got to hop on this call. Seriously. So you don't want to do that. That sounds bad. So what you need to do when you first get on the phone and you're saying, is this so-and-so, or you're saying hi, say, look, silly me, I did not realize this. I have to hop on a conference call. I have to hop on this webinar. I have to hop on this leaders meeting real quick. But I really just wanted to spend a couple minutes just to, introduce myself and say hi. You want to say something like that. So have that break in communication, okay? First, you don't want to do it last. So if you have that break in communication, you're talking to them at the beginning, before you even get into it, and say, oh, crap, look, I got this thing I got to jump on. I really just want to, introduce myself, say hi, and you want to pass along that information. So And that's a whole other lesson for another day about what the right things to, you should say are. But that's what you want to do. You want to make a break in communication. Say something like you got to jump on the phone. You didn't realize what time it is. I'm just heading out the door, but it was very important. I talk to you really quick. Something like that. Something that says that you're in urgency. You don't have a lot of time, and that way you're not obligated to spill the beans and tell them about everything. Another good phrase to use is to say, "Hey, I got a presentation that I want to put you in front of. It explains the whole business a lot better than I could within the 30 seconds that I got left." Something like that. Tell them that the presentation is what they want to view to learn more, and it could do a whole lot better job than the time that you have left that you're talking on the phone. So go about it that route, guys. You'll increase your opt-in rate. You'll increase your leads, and you won't have to spend that long on the phone, because let's face it, if you got a long list of people that you got to call, you can't spend 30 minutes. You can't spend an hour on the phone with each person. You just can't. So you have to organize it in a way. You structure the conversation, and you keep it short. Let them know ahead of time that you got some prior engagement, that you got to jump on the phone, but that it was important to talk to them, and you just lead the conversation along. Okay, give them the information. Set up a follow-up appointment. So after they see your opportunity, you can follow up with them. And at that point, they're a lead. They're a hot lead, so they're more interested in buying. They would have seen the presentation. So then the next step, this isn't what I was going to talk about, but the next thing you want to do is ask them, what did they like best about the presentation? Don't ever say, did you like it? Did you like what you saw? That's just a simple yes and no answer. Ask them what they liked best about what they saw. And that will give you the ammunition that you need to guide the conversation into getting them to buy. So guys, that's all I'm going to talk about today. I hope you got value from today's video. If so, like it, comment on it, share it, tickle that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.